What's going on, guys? Aero here, and welcome back to another video. And now in today's video, I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. So after weeks and weeks of not having any new information about Pokemon Sword and Shield, we finally got some new information today, and it was announced earlier this week that we were going to be getting some new information on August 7th, and so today, 2 trailers were uploaded. One was uploaded to the English YouTube channel, and then the other one was uploaded to the Japanese one. Now these trailers showcased a good amount of information, and there's a lot of cool things here that I want to talk to you guys about, so I'm going to actually go over to the Pokemon website and we can take a look there together. So here we are on the official Pokemon Sword and Shield website, and if we scroll down here, you can definitely see that there's a lot of new things that have been added, but of course the first thing that I want to start with are the Galarian form Pokemon. And so if you guys remember from Pokemon Sun and Moon, one of the features that a lot of people really loved was how older Pokemon got a special form inside of the Alola region known as Alola forms, which were like special regional variants of that Pokemon that were found only in the Alola region. And so it looks like that same exact feature is in fact going to be returning in Pokemon Sword and Shield in forms of Galarian Pokemon. Now it says here, certain Pokemon have adapted to the unique environment of one specific region and look different than the same species might look when found in another region. These different appearances are known as the regional forms of those Pokemon, and it seems that their behavior also differs from that of their previously discovered forms. The Galar region has its own regional forms of Pokemon known as Galarian forms. Now the first Galarian form that we have here is Galarian Weezing, and I gotta say that this is definitely a really cool design. When I first saw this, I was definitely like, wow, this is an interesting design. I really do love like this silverish color that it's got here, especially with the green. It looks really nice, but the interesting thing is that it's a poison and fairy type Pokemon. Now I don't really see how it's a fairy type, like I just think that it still looked kind of like a poison type Pokemon. Honestly, with like the silverish color and like these smokestacks and everything, I would have thought it would have been like a poison or steel type Pokemon, like Poison Steel, but it's interesting how it's a poison fairy. I'm not sure if we have any poison fairies. I can't remember off the top of my head. This might be one of the typings that we haven't seen before, so that's definitely really cool. I do like this design. I really do, because it's kind of got like this top hat here, and I've seen so many memes of characters and like this top hat already with Weezing, so it's definitely a really cool design. Now if we scroll down here, it says it emits purified air from the tops of its heads. Galarian Weezing consumes polluted air and poisonous gases for sustenance. The air and gases absorbed will have toxins removed before being spewed out again from the tops of Weezing's head. Apparently, all the air produced through the purification process is very clean. So this Pokemon is actually very good for the environment. That's really awesome. Like, Weezing is actually going to be taking in toxic air and then like making it purified and just putting it back out into the atmosphere. That's really funny, because it's like the complete opposite of like a normal Weezing who's just putting a whole bunch of poisonous gas everywhere, whereas this one is like actually purifying air. I find that really funny. It says here, poison gas gathers around its mouths. The toxins accumulated within Weezing's body form into the concentrated poison gas clouds that leak out and drift around it. This gas is so potent that even a whiff is enough to stun and immobilize an opponent. It is Weezing's best weapon during battles. So it looks like it still has its poison, but it's also able to purify air. That's definitely a very interesting concept, and I really do like its design a lot too. Now the next Galarian form that we have here is with ZIGZAGOON, and honestly I was so happy to see that ZIGZAGOON is in fact going to be getting one. Not even just ZIGZAGOON, but when I first saw Weezing getting one in the trailer, I was a little bit scared, because I was thinking like that they were just going to do it with Kanto Pokemon again, because if you guys remember with Pokemon Sun and Moon, sure we got a lot of Alola forms, but they were all exclusive to only Kanto Pokemon. And so once they started off this trailer with Weezing, I was like, oh no, are they doing Kanto Pokemon again? Because the thing is, I do love Kanto a lot, it's my favorite region, but like I know that there's so many other Pokemon out there that have potential and deserve to have like a regional version, so I was just hoping that they were going to do it with other Pokemon, and then we did see later on in the trailer that ZIGZAGOON is getting one, so I'm just very happy to see that other Pokemon are in fact going to be getting one besides Kanto Pokemon. So yeah, here we have Galarian ZIGZAGOON. It's still a tiny raccoon Pokemon, but it's going to be a dark and normal type. I really do dig this color scheme as well, like the black and white really goes well together. It's like a zebra raccoon fusion. It looks really interesting, and its abilities are going to be pick up and gluttony, which is cool, and I do like its typing a lot as well. Like I said, it's normal and dark. I'm pretty sure we've seen before. I think Mightyena is that typing, but I do like how we have like this new version of it. It says here, the freewheeling original species of ZIGZAGOON. The ZIGZAGOON of the Galar region move about however they like and never settle down. They're known to inhabit all areas of the region, including fields, forests, and even towns. There is some speculation that the zigzag movements of ZIGZAGOON in other regions stem from the restless nature of Galarian ZIGZAGOON, which is considered to be the oldest branch of the species. So the thing that's crazy about this is like it looks like from the lore that it's in fact going to be one of the original species of ZIGZAGOON. So the ZIGZAGOON from the Hoenn region is actually a species that comes after this one, and it's just fun to see things like that being implemented. Like we didn't know about it until now, but it's just fun to have like lore like that where this one actually comes before that one, and like the other ones, this one's like an ancestor of it basically, which is really cool. And then it says here that it has a proactive attitude and enjoys battle. Galarian ZIGZAGOON enjoys battles, and it will charge at people and other Pokemon in an attempt to provoke a fight. This behavior usually succeeds in starting a battle with other Pokemon, but humans tend to think that Galarian ZIGZAGOON is just playing or showing affection. It seems to cause ZIGZAGOON some frustration when people don't get angry even though it's trying to provoke them. I mean, it looks kind of cute. I mean, like, you know, it's got its tongue sticking out. It kind of looks like a little puppy, so I feel like if it's just trying to hit you and stuff, you'd kind of think it's just trying to play around and stuff. I can definitely see it, but I mean, I can imagine how it's probably frustrated because it's trying to get into a battle or something. But yeah, it definitely looks pretty cute from looking at it. Now the next thing is we actually have a LINOONE, which is going to be getting a Galarian form as well. So it's going to evolve. Obviously, if you have a Galarian form of ZIGZAGOON, you're going to be able to get a Galarian LINOONE, which is really awesome as well. It's still a rushing Pokemon, obviously going to be a dark and normal type Pokemon. It says here that it has super destructive charges. Galarian LINOONE can reach speeds of over 60 miles an hour and can deliver devastating tackles and headbutts. These attacks have enough destructive force to knock even a car away, but can also throw LINOONE off balance if they miss. Definitely seems like a powerful Pokemon. And then it says here, it's popular among unhappy and angry youths. Galarian LINOONE are rash and fearless, and they will recklessly pick fights even with opponents that are stronger than themselves. Their fearlessness, as well as their tendency to attack opponents head-on, make Galarian LINOONE very popular among the disaffected youths of the Galar region who have nowhere to direct their frustration and anger. That's kind of funny, but also sad at the same time. And yeah, it's a pretty cool design as well. I do like it. I mean, it's basically just like the Galar form of ZIGZAGOON, but its evolution. I like how they all have like their tongue sticking out. It's a cool design to it. And then the really interesting thing about all of this is that if we scroll down here, there's just going to be a straight up brand new evolution that these Pokemon get. And this one is known as OBSTAGOON. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. So this is the craziest thing. So in like a Hoenn game or just every other Pokemon game besides Pokemon Sword and Shield, you have ZIGZAGOON and then it evolves into LINOONE. And that's cool because it's got its evolution and everything, but that's it. Now, even in Pokemon Sun and Moon, sure, Pokemon got Alolan forms, but like they evolved and that was it. Like you had an Alolan Geodude, yes, but then once the Geodude evolved, you had an Alolan Graveler, then you had an Alolan Golem. But also with Pokemon that only had 2-stage evolutions, you had your Alolan Meowth, then you had your Alolan Persian. The thing that's crazy here is that it looks like that the Galarian forms, there's going to be special Galarian forms that are just going to be able to create a straight up brand new evolution. So this one is like if you have a Galarian ZIGZAGOON and then you evolve it all the way, you're actually going to be able to get this brand new form that you can't get if you just had a normal ZIGZAGOON. And so it says here, living in a unique environment of the Galar region, some regional forms have developed unique evolutions unseen in any other region. OBSTAGOON, which evolves from the Galarian LINOONE, is one example. That's just crazy that we're going to be getting straight up brand new evolutions for Pokemon that are going to be based off of Galar forms. So it says here, the LINOONE of the Galar region live in harsh conditions compared to those found in other regions. With fierce competition against the others of their species, their survival instincts have honed as a result, leading to their evolution into OBSTAGOON. It uses Obstruct before counterattacking. Though OBSTAGOON is extremely combative, it seems that it doesn't often launch the first attack. It will taunt an opponent, goading it into attacking, and when it does, OBSTAGOON will cross its arms and meet the oncoming attack with its Obstruct move. So yeah, definitely a crazy Pokemon. It says here OBSTAGOON is especially skilled at throwing opponents off guard and counterattacking with its sharp claws. And this is definitely an amazing concept. I really love how there's going to be special Pokemon that are going to get Galarian forms, but there's also going to be the possibility to just get straight up brand new evolutions, because I definitely missed that. I missed having like with like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl introducing like Rhyperior and Electivire, just giving brand new evolutions. I missed having just brand new evolutions being added into Pokemon games. Like recently we've just been getting like Mega Evolutions and Z moves and new forms, but I'm happy to see that we are going to be finally getting straight up brand new evolutions. Now we also did get to see one brand new Generation 8 Pokemon, so this Pokemon I think is pronounced Morpeko. It says here some Pokemon can change their form, often because of the effects of certain items or their own ability. Some of these form changes don't simply change the Pokemon's appearance though, they can also affect the types of its moves or even change its ability. So for Morpeko here, it says it's a two-sided Pokemon, it's an electric and dark type, and it's got the ability Hunger Switch. Now if we scroll down here, it says here that it's always hungry no matter how much it eats. Morpeko constantly generates energy with the sacs in its cheeks. This consumes energy, causing Morpeko to be constantly hungry. This is why Morpeko is always carrying around berry seeds, protecting them with care. They serve as a snack. Its appearance changes when it gets hungry. When experiencing prolonged hunger, the balance of the hormones within Morpeko's body changes. This causes its fur color to change and triggers more aggressive and volatile behavior. The energy stored in its cheek sacs also changes from electric to dark type. So this is going to allow this Pokemon to basically change type, and it's going to change type for its moves as well. It's very unique. I really do like it. It's like the Pikachu clone of this generation. You know how we always get like Plusle and Maimin and Pachirisu and Emogla and Dedenne and Togedemaru, like always that Pikachu looking Pokemon. That's definitely what I think that this Pokemon is in terms of Pokemon Sword and Shield. And so it says here, its ability Hunger Switch allows it to change forms. Morpeko's ability Hunger Switch is a new ability introduced in these titles. This ability causes Morpeko to change appearance each turn. Morpeko's signature move Aura Wheel changes types depending on Morpeko's form. In full belly mode, its move is an electric type, and while in hangry mode, the move becomes a dark type. So this is actually going to be very cool. It's a very interesting Pokemon because every single turn, it's going to change type, and your moves are also going to change type as well. So you're definitely going to have to think in terms of like competitive battling, like, okay, next turn I'm going to be an electric type, or the turn after I'm going to be a dark type. So this turn I'm going to be weak to Earthquake, this turn I'm not. Like, it's going to be a lot of fun to play with this Pokemon. I really hope that it is like a strong Pokemon that can be used competitively. It definitely seems like a very interesting Pokemon. I'm definitely a big fan of it. Now something else that's also nice about the trailer today is we got to see some new characters. So the first one that we have here is Bede, and so it says here Bede is one of your rivals who is skilled at Pokemon battles and has the pride to match. He has joined the Gym Challenge, having received his endorsement from Rose, the chairman of the Galar Pokemon League. While he is clearly aiming to become champion, he seems to have other objectives as well. Now it says here he's one of your rivals, and definitely looking at him, I'm actually very excited to see how he's going to be like, because he's definitely giving me those vibes of being like a cocky, arrogant type of rival. And you guys know I've always wanted this. Like, I've wanted a rival like this for like the longest time. Like, I've been asking like for another rival like Blue or Silver, or like anyone who just has that attitude of like, I'm better than you, like I'm always gonna beat you every single time. And he seems like he's gonna be that type of person. Like, just look at how he looks so smug in his art as well. Like, he just seems like he's definitely gonna be like that type of trainer who's always gonna be trying to beat you. And I'm really hoping that. I really hope that he definitely has like that personality as well. So I'm very happy. And we also got to see another new character here, and so this one is named Marnie, and so it says here that Marnie is one of your rivals who has a competitive side. Together with her partner Morpeko, she aims to become the champion of the Galar region in order to accomplish a certain goal. She has many passionate fans thanks to her sense of style and calm, calculated battle strategies. Now I really do like her design here. She's definitely got a really cute design. I really do like her as a character, and she seems like she's going to be very interesting as well, especially with how she's going to be more competitive. I wonder if she's going to be picking like the starter Pokemon that is super effective against yours, because we already know that Hop isn't picking that one. He actually picks the one that like you have the upper hand in. So I'm wondering, like, if I choose like a Score Bunny, for example, he's obviously going to choose, Hop is going to choose Grookey. I wonder if she's going to pick like Sobble, because that would be nice if she actually uses the starter Pokemon that has a competitive edge against yours. Hopefully that turns out to be the case, though it does say here that her partner is Morpeko, so we'll have to see. I mean, she definitely looks like an interesting character. I want to see what her personality is like. She's kind of giving me Gladian vibes, but she's got a cute design. I want to see what she's going to be like in the game. Now we also got to learn about Team Yell. It says meet Team Yell. Team Yell is a group of troublemakers who seem to appear wherever the gym challenge takes you and who attempt to get in your way at every opportunity. They want nothing more than for Marnie to become champion, and they all try to obstruct other challengers in all sorts of ways. They will take over hotel lobbies, prevent other challengers from accessing transportation, and even shout and distract opponents during battle. Whenever Marnie battles, it seems that the Team Yell grunts are always quick to appear, showing their support with Marnie print towels and also horns. So this is very interesting. Like, it's a very interesting evil team, because they're not actually, they don't seem to have any type of motive for doing something with the world or the legendary Pokemon. It literally just seems like they're fanboys of Marnie. Like, they literally just want to see her win the Pokemon League. And I'm kind of curious now, maybe Marnie has some type of connection with them. Maybe she promised them something. Maybe if she's powerful enough to become champion, they actually have like evil intentions. I'm hoping that turns out to be the case, because right now it doesn't seem like I can take them seriously, like at all. Like I really can't take them seriously. They just seem like they're just gonna appear wherever Marnie comes and they're just kind of gonna cheer for her. That's about it. Like I don't see any type of reasoning as to how they could be evil or like troublemakers, besides just trying to be like messing around whenever Marnie shows up. So hopefully they actually turn out to be evil, or hopefully like there's actually some cool plot that ties them in. It's kind of giving me like Team Skull vibes, where like Team Skull wasn't really evil when you actually played through Pokemon Sun and Moon. Like we found out that the Aether Foundation was really the evil organization inside of those games. So hopefully it's something like that this time around, or maybe it's going to be different. We'll just have to wait and see. Now I tweeted about this on my Twitter as well, and so if we take a look at the tweet, it says here, so how are you guys feeling about the new Pokemon Sword and Shield trailer today? What did you like or dislike? Has your excitement for the games changed at all? Reply to this tweet with your thoughts and you could be featured in today's video. Alright, so Red the Weeb here is saying all of it, but I love ZIGZAGOON especially. I was really starting to like his line from playing enough Omega Ruby, but this is just icing on the cake. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm happy that you liked everything. I mean, the ZIGZAGOON line of having Galarian forms is definitely amazing. I love how there's going to be just a brand new straight up evolution, so I'm very excited for that as well. Kyle saying the potential for additional evolutions with Galarian forms definitely has me hyped, because it's like Gen 4 all over again. Really hoping that some Pokemon that have been quite needing some evolutions get them. Also really like Weezing's new unique typing. Exactly here as well, like with Pokemon Diamond and Pearl with Gen 4, we were also excited to see what Pokemon were just going to be getting brand new evolutions. Like we got to see, I think we got Yamega in there too. So we got Yamega, we got Rhyperior, we got Electivire and Magmortar. So it was just amazing to see all those brand new evolutions, and it's going to be amazing to see what those types of Pokemon are going to be like this time around, and which of them are going to be getting new Galarian forms, but also just straight up brand new evolutions. And Herden here is saying I'm down with it. Galarian forms being not just Gen 1 is real nice, and having potential evolutions for each one creates a lot of room for speculation, which I enjoy. The rivals are dope. Beat is obviously meant to be the classic rival, and Marnie is looking pretty fly. Gotta agree with you on a lot of these things as well. I mean, I love how the Galarian forms are not going to be exclusive to only Gen 1, so we've got so many generations for potential Pokemon, and that's very nice. And I do like the rivals as well. Beat is definitely giving you that cocky, arrogant type of rival attitude, so I'm really hoping that turns out to be the case. Marnie looks pretty cute as well, and I really want to see what her actual motives are, because it says she wants to be champion for a reason, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And finally, Ethan here is saying it wasn't the most exciting, but definitely still looking forward to the games, and this is probably the one that I agree with the most. There wasn't anything like mind-blowing in here that got me extremely excited for the games, but overall it was a good trailer, and I gotta say this definitely helped my hype a lot. Like if you guys follow me on Twitter, then you know that my hype for Pokemon Sword and Shield was just very low. It was just at a point where I wasn't so excited for these games at all. Like you guys know, usually for me, Pokemon games, I'm usually at a point where I'm always thinking like, when is it gonna be November? I gotta play these games. And just with Pokemon Sword and Shield this time, I just didn't feel that at all. Like even right now, I don't feel like I can't wait till November to play these games. I'll still buy them and I'll still get them, but it's just like I don't really have that insane type of excitement like I usually do. But I gotta say, like my hype was definitely draining with a lot of the lack of information and just all the other things that we knew about, and just the games, like, you know, having their issues that I've talked about before. But with seeing this, I definitely gotta say it did kind of relight my fire a little bit in terms of hype. I'm not extremely hype, but like still it is nice to see that there is going to be some like new cool things in here, like having special evolutions for Galarian forms. There was even like a new mini game that I forgot to mention, but like it seems like there's going to be these mini games where you can send Pokemon out on like a little journey and they come back and give you items, which is going to be cool as well. So there's definitely some cool things that they've shown off in the trailer. Of course, I'm not like extremely excited for them, but overall it was a good trailer. And so there you go guys, that's all the new information for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please be sure to click that like button, and also comment down below and let me know what you guys think of all of this. Are you excited by the information? Are you disappointed by it? What are some of your favorite things? What do you guys think about all of this? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. If you're new to this channel, then please be sure to subscribe. Definitely gonna have some more Pokemon content in the future, so please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Click on that bell to become a part of the notification squad. Go follow me on Twitter at Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros and Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.